Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are fine. I'm fine, thank you. Students, last time we have discussed some arithmetics, then we have discussed some properties of matrices. Now I'll move forward. Today's lecture, very important, I'm going to discuss some type of matrices. So let's start today's lecture is types of matrices. I'm to discuss some today's type of matrices. The number one is row matrix. Row matrix. A type of matrix. A type of matrix in which having only one row is known as row matrix. For example, I'm going to give you a very simple example. Here I have a matrix like this. Here 1, 2, 3. You can choose any arbitrary example. If I'm going to choose A, simple. Also C if you want to choose any matrix A, B. Here you can notice that here is one row. Similar case with you have this matrix has one row. No, in this matrix you have only one row, right? So I'm going to discuss the second definition is column matrix. Column matrix. What is meant by column matrix? So the definition of column matrix, I'm going to define a type of matrix in which have only one column, right? For example, to understand this example, for example, I have a matrix like this, A equal to 0. Here, like this situation, 1, 2, 3. Here you can notice that here is one column. Similar case with that, one column. So we can say that this matrix is column matrices, right? Now the second you can say that what is meant by a square matrix. What is meant by square matrix? A type of matrix in which the column and rows are same is known as column matrix, is known as square matrix. For example, if I'm going to give you example, very simple example, here is equal to A, B, C and D. You can choose any arbitrary another matrix like this. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So you notice that here we have in this matrix is 2 cross 2 order. The reason is that 2 rows and 2 columns. So in this case we have 3 rows and 3 columns. So this is known as square matrix. This is known as square matrices. This is known as square matrices. Now I'm going to discuss the second definition, that is rectangular matrix. Rectangular matrix. So I'm going to discuss the second definition. What is meant by rectangular matrix? A matrix in which having number of rows and columns are not same. I'm going to give the example. Either here I have no place, I'll move forward and move this, then I'll give you the example of matrices of rectangular matrix. You hope you get the first is square matrix, in which I have discussed you have order of columns and rows are same. Here we have discussed the rectangular matrix is that matrix in which rows and columns are not same. So you have choose any arbitrary example. Let's suppose I have a matrix E like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can notice that here I have two rows, but the columns 3 columns. So this is not a square matrix, this is the rectangular matrix. Now I move forward. The next definition, that is null matrix. Null matrix, a type of matrix in which all entries are 0. Very common example. Let's suppose I have matrix A here, like this type of 0 entries, like this type of entries, so like this type of entries. So in this type of matrix is known as null matrix. I'll move forward the next definition. The next definition is identity matrix. Identity matrix. Identity matrix is basically in which diagonal elements are same or 1, but most generalized case, and below the diagonal and above the diagonal all entries are 0. So understanding this definition, I'm going to sort of, for example, I have 2 cross 2 matrix like 1, 0, 0, 1. Here I have B matrix like this case 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. You can notice that here in this diagonal I have entries 1. Below the diagonal is 0, above the diagonal is 0. With similar case for 3 cross matrix, here below the diagonal entries are 0, above the diagonal are entries 0. But here in this case I have all entries are same. Alright, so this is the some types of definitions of matrices, their types. So I'm going to stop here my lecture. I hope you have clear every concept. If you have any query, any sort of problems further, you may leave the comment. Thank you so much. Subscribe for my channel for supporting me. So if you have any query, try to spread this video everywhere with your colleagues so that you can get everything. So here, see you shortly for next video. So for the next video, bye bye.